Okay.
There we go.
The fact that it does like an extra 50% to neutrals, where it didn't do that much before, just has completely made the hero unreasonable for them.
Look at this, with this smoke from EG, Bulba moving in from the side. They've got the silence, 4 of them closing in onto the DK. He's got a few points in the Dragon's Blood. If he gets out of this, I mean, surely not, he won't. Samel gets him first blood. The arrow comes through onto PPD from Siegfried on the sidelines. They'll try and nuke him down. They will find the kill in return. But nonetheless, that is EG with the first blood onto that mid lane DK, so they will be very, very happy with that opening.
I like how they set that up as well. They attacked while it's still daytime, so he didn't necessarily anticipate the Night Stalker being there. He might actually get an Oracle kill.
Yes, with this DD, I mean, we could see each punch, 117. Fear joins the cause as well, and Handscan, well, he can save himself from magic, but not from the punches. They'll find themselves another. Now, eyes onto Fear, Complexity. They found the trade on the mid lane swap hub. Maybe they can find a trade here as well, and they do. They'll get themselves one back in return. So already we're seeing how well Complexity do react to what EG is able to do, but at the same time, it is EG kind of just slightly coming out top in terms of the kills. Of bottom lane, Owie moves in. We were talking up Z-Freak earlier, but this time getting outplayed by the Morphling.
About the mid lane gank with Night Stalker getting killed on the Oracle. I don't know if the Oracle's first skill was up or not, because it does remove the DD. He removed it right before he died. Might have been the long cooldown on that, but that could have kept him alive there.
But there's going for more here, EG Limp, and for the Dragon Form, there's 4 of them. Hansken is there to try and save him. Swindles rotating as well with the Raw to Samel. Maybe Complexity can turn this. With a Frostbite from PPD, holding Swindles in place. Swindles will back up. Samel digging low, he's going to go. He's going to get nuked down there by Hansken. Eyes onto Bulba, can they try and find themselves a second here? Limp coming up the high ground. He might not even need it. One more touch to do it. He'll pop it just to make sure they do get themselves another kill. Arrow coming forward, PPD jukes it out.
Really?
Complexity hitting back hard there in the mid lane, and meanwhile Fit playing around here on the back. Swindles will keep himself away, and Fit, he's got to roll, he has got to hide. No TP for 15 seconds. Bit of a smoke now from Complexity Z-Freak. Hanscan looking to rotate around to the top lane to help out Chessie. Bulba's there, Fizz on the sidelines, and already Bulba being initiated on. There's the setup, arrow to follow through. Fear will throw the boulder down. Bulba, he's going to be able to walk this one off, a little bit too tanky for Complexity to break through the health box.
Yeah, the only way that works is if Z-Freak's sitting so far away that he gets like a 4-second arrow or something like that, because at some point it's just straightforward.
In the lane, Samel making a move in onto Limp. There's the Fear going to miss the roll in, and there's going to be a reaction from Complexity with the Raw onto Samel. The arrow to pull through, they'll take down the puck. Eyes onto Bulba, Limp's been silenced again. Fear trying to control Complexity, stopping them from being able to find more. Owie turning up to this fight as well in the mid lane. What about the magic? You know, if you've got a pipe against this...
Yeah, I think you're right. It'll have to be after Necro 1 minimum.
Okay.
Probably Necro 3. Gonna have a setup here on PPD.
Yeah, nice Moonlight Shadow here to move in onto the CM, just take down a quick kill, and you know they'll look for a push off the back of it. They'll have a good chance of taking this tier 1.
Yeah, the relatively fast Swindle 6 is giving them a lot of good advantage here. They're getting arrow setups, so now they're gonna take a tower.
Radiant's bottom
Killing it behind the tree line. But they know he's here now with the Hawk. Have they got the control to bring Owie down? The arrow is going to be a little bit late. Owie gets the chance to get himself away. Didn't preemptively have a replicate out, so they will still be able to chase. He starts moving straight. The route is there. If they can bring down this Morphling, that'll be great. We've seen Owie before. He needs to have a perfect start. He's not going to get this time. Complexity finds the kill. Now they'll look for more. Starstorm coming down. EG trying to fight back in the middle of this one, but Samel and Bulba, they're now on the retreat. Fear turning back into the fight with PPD. Nice stun from the Earth Spirit onto 2. Arrow flies through. Is going to catch onto a recruit. They've lost the Swindles Beastmaster in return. Orbing in, Samel, he's not done. You can see the Magnetize already just forcing Complexity to back up. Bulba on the front lines. Who's going to go for it? He's going to lock down Hansken. Make sure there's no save potential here from Complexity as they get themselves a double on the Night Stalker. Limp falling low as well again. Fear with the boulder smash. The silence onto Z-Freak and Limp. Limp, can he get himself out? Dragon Tail Samel, but Fear rolling forward, trying to chase down the DK. Can't quite close the gap.
He ran out of rocks there. Sumail using his Veil a little bit late in that fight. I don't know if he got there just too late, but poor Hawk.
Poor Hawk.
How do you waveform into the sky? How does that work?
How do you waveform? I mean, I've not tried to do that myself, but I feel like I'd end up losing a few organs if I did. Oh, here we go. Straight onto Sumail. The arrow to follow through as well. If they can kill this puck, can they get Sumail with a burst? They do. Nice nuke from Hansken to seal the deal. At the same time, Bulba, he's got his eyes on the Swindles. Going to be kept alive with the false promise. That allows him to get the raw up onto Owie. Great play here from Hansken. Nuking down the puck, ensuring that Swindles gets the chance to lock down Owie, and CoL find themselves 2 kills, and EG with nothing to react with.
Yeah, so, but as he gets his second and third item, he's going to have a huge impact. It's going to be huge. Like, Complexity isn't going to scale into items that deal with it, basically. None of their heroes are going to buy Orchids.
Swindles, he's AFK. Ooh. I'm looking over to the booth. He's a little bit angry at that. Yeah.
Microing,
That's gonna hurt.
possibly microing the boar.
At the same time, in the mid, they end up losing some arrow on point from
And,
the ramp.
and
So
look what they were doing. They were actually setting up in the hopes of
this could work.
rotating over.
Oh, don't fall for that limb.
Look at that easy DCM kill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
easy. You know, fun fact, in Dota 1, it was actually pretty easy to tell if a Morphling illusion was actually a Morphling illusion, but it's a little different in Dota 2, yeah. You could see the, I believe, like, the name of the hero or the color, something like that was different.
Oh, we got game sound purge.
Oh, who cares, dude? I'm fine.
Look at Fear.
Dyer's
That's a good way to
bottom
start.
Actually, Fear's dead.
Are you sure? Okay, you sure? Maybe? Alright, Rapier's
sure.
down, I guess. Rapier not going to complexity. 2-4 build actually, he's just not even getting his ult, which I don't think is terrible. I mean, there's so many stuns, there's good ways to set him up. He just needs to spam his 2 skills as much as possible. Split on attack speed, limit damage, helping.
And look at this, here's the push. What are you going to do to stop it? Lim jumping in onto PvZ with the arrow to follow through. It's not even going to be needed. He gets taken down by Swindle's axes. That looks to focus onto Lim, jumping in with the silent Bulba, trying to chase down this DK. It's a lovely magnetize from Fear, forcing Complexity to back up, but they've already found themselves the tier 3. The bottom rack's now exposed in Complexity, but it's not going to be the case. Complexity are backing up. So we'll see if EG are able to find this, but at the same time, this could be them walking up into the high ground against the side of Complexity already coming back in. So let's see how this goes down. Fear, he's going to move around. Who's going to spot who first? Samael moving in. Just throwing the orb out there, actually backing out. PPD's been left behind again, and PPD, he'll get punished for that. He was the one to call the play. He will be the one to pay for that play.
He's AOI approaching, and the E-Blade comes out. He knows what's going on. If he's just slightly fast, he's going to use 50 mana on a 13-second cooldown to completely nullify the advantage that Morphling puts out. So the fact that Morphling was picked in this game...
Oh, what's it? No way! Z3 with that arrow from a mile off. Oh my goodness! Oh my!
Just anticipate that. Like,
that arrow was incredible.
CoL do something amazingly, slightly a bad idea and therefore unpredictable. They could smoke into the Night Stalker ulti. They should probably wait. They're going to go down. Go on.
Limp trying to close the gap onto Bulba. Can't quite get the Dragon Tail out. Samael looking to catch out the back line as he does get a 3-man Dream Coil. Fear rolling as well with a magnetize. Maybe this is the fight for EG. Can they do it? Swindles. Look for the roar, but Owie's Lincolns is going to block it. Limp jumps onto Fear. He'll be the first casualty of this fight. They'll take down one. And as we're seeing with the pipe, the magnetize, the magical damage has done nothing. Complexity still walking around at full HP. PPD tries for an ult, but they've already lost Bulba on top of Fear. PPD's going to go down as well. Samael, he's got to get himself out of here. Oh, he's right, okay. He actually tried to go for the double bluff there. It might actually work out.
They had to snipe somebody, yeah.
GG's called. It is all over Complexity. Just what a performance. Just EG never were able to get their lineup off the ground. You can see what they were trying to do here with the Aoi Morphling. It worked before. I believe it was against VP. I mean, Complexity are not. They're just not going to sit in that fly at all. They're going to stop it and.
Their draft.
What a way! What a draft! What a lineup! And the item pickups as well, Purge.
Yeah, their draft was completely focused